Next up, let's talk about Releaf, Nigerian agritech startup that recently raised $4.2 million.
Releaf is a company that they are trying to get into the agritech, or rather, they are in the agritech value chain, mostly oil palm. They produce hardware, and at the same time, they have some form of software. So their hardware, what they call it, the Kraken, it helps them take palm palm kernels from the farmers and process the palm kernels in a way where they don't waste much things. So efficiency is the goal here. So they want to meet the demand of the market by being efficient, because the traditional way of processing palm kernels lead to a lot of waste. So that's what they are trying to do. At the same time, get enough quality, or rather good enough quality that meets market standard. There is a particular fat ratio, or rather fat percentage, that your palm oil is supposed to reach. I think, as in, it's not supposed to exceed. I think Relief's their own processing goes lower than that, which is superb. So that's what they are doing. They raised a seed of 2.7, and they also got a grant of 1.5, which totals to 4.2. So these guys are aggressive. They are going for it, because I think one of them or both of them are American citizens. They came back to pursue these things. Before they even did it, they went around Nigeria to look for which particular crop to focus on, and they chose oil palm, or rather palm kernels. So far, they are Kraken, which is their own special machine for processing palm oil. Is they said they have not patented it. I don't know. Maybe the patents will work in the US. I don't know much about Nigerian patent laws, but but they've not patented it. They've processed about 500 tons of, I'm not sure if it's oil or the kernels. I think it's the kernels. They've processed 500 tons of the kernels, and their software is being used by 2,000 smallholder farmers. So I'm guessing it's a USSD app. I'm not exactly sure which software they are talking, because smallholder farmers will not be installing anything on their phone or on their laptop. So I'm guessing it's USSD or some form of low-level application on their smartphone for those who have it. How does Relief come into the market, or rather the chain that exists between the farmer and the FMCG processor? So instead of the FMCG processor going to the local farmer who will process the palm oil and give them a lower quality, Relief will buy from the farmer, process it, and sell the processed oil to the FMCG, who will then do a further processing or pre-packaging or packaging. So with this, the farmer doesn't have to stress themselves. They don't have to keep waiting for the other low-level processors to come and scatter their market or put them out of business. They are assured that Relief will come and buy it from them, and at the same time, the quality of oil that will go to the FMCGs are high quality. So the FMCGs will not be like, oh, I need to get from supplier A, supplier B, supplier C. Oh, their fat percentage is this one's fat percentage is that, this one's fat percentage is this. So everything comes from one. And yeah, I was talking about Relief and how they bridge the gap between the smallholder farmers and the FMCGs. Yes. So Relief helps those two parties. They buy the products from the smallholder farmers while they link up with them, and they process it with their Kraken. Let me see if I have a photo of their Kraken here. I think this is their Kraken, and they get the oil from the palm kernels and they sell it to the FMCGs. So that's what Relief does. They processed about 500 tons of kernels. We've lost Chidi, so I'll just they process about 500 tons. They've processed about 500 tons of palm kernels, and their software is used by over 2,000 smallholder farmers. So they are doing well, and the investors are seeing what they are doing, and they are pouring their money into their business. They also plan to scale, but not, I can't remember exactly what they want to scale to. They want to scale into more parts of Nigeria, but not necessarily to other crops. I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly. No, I think they want to scale to other crops, but mostly focused on oil related crops like granite oil or something like that, because their machine, which is the cracking, maybe they can modify it and create for other industries. So they don't plan on leaving Nigeria for now. They mentioned granite, soya beans. Yes, they want to stay within the oil producing crops. So they are doing well. The guys are smiling. We should smile with them too. So that's it for Relief.
All right. Fine.
You guys are saying Chidi is not receptive with agritech. He's just bored about agritech.
Well, Relief feels like one of the things that Manze was doing before, but that's talk for another day. I remember
Startup
something
PTSD.
And so that's why the guy just went off talking about Relief and what they do. Manze built a technology for an aggregator to manage small scale farmers like this one in the
Let's
past.
move on, please. Let's move on. In case you guys want to know, I started a company called Galani. We were working with smallholder farmers, and at the same time, we switched to working with commercial farmers. Our business changed a lot, but one of these days, you will get a full glimpse of what my journey was, and you will also get Chidi's own startup journey.